Bitcoin is about to pump to 75,000. I've been calling this move forever. As you can see, the last time Bitcoin broke, you see this blue line here, it broke this resistance, Bitcoin pumped 15%. I think Bitcoin is going to do something very similar if we break this red line here, which I think is very likely because we have the Clarity Act that's about to get a vote this weekend. And this guy, Banking Senate Chair Tim Scott, says the Clarity Act will get a vote this weekend. And he thinks it's going to get passed. He's confident it's going to get passed. And that is very bullish. If that is the case, cryptos are going to break out. Cryptos are going to pump. But it's interesting. How much are they going to pump? Are we going to rally? Is it going to be a one-day thing? Is it going to be maybe a 10-day thing? Like we rally, the market is hyped up, it pumps up for like 10 days, a week or so, and then it tops out. Personally, I think it's going to top out. And Bitcoin, if you take a look and you ask AI, ask ChatGPT, ask Grok, every single Bitcoin bear market bottom has been around October, November, December, somewhere in that period. And I think there is going to be, and what I mean by bottoming is the final low. So I think what is going to most likely happen is August, September could be choppy bullish, relatively bullish. And we are going to bottom by the midterms. Historically, 2 weeks before the midterms is when the market starts to turn up and they start to pump the markets. So what I'm thinking is that the bull market is going to start mid-October before the midterms, somewhere near that period, somewhere near October, November. And what would really kickstart it is the Clarity Act, obviously. But what would really kick off the bull run is if they cut rates. And right now, the possibility of a rate hike, which was 80%, 90% for September, has dropped to 54%. So everyone was hyping up a rate hike. Oh my God, they're going to hike rates. They're going to hike rates. That is not even likely. It's not even likely. It's 54%. There's a 45% chance they keep rates steady, which I think is what they're going to do because the Fed also mentioned that because interest rates regarding mortgages are spiking to high levels, the market's already doing that for people. The market's already doing that for people. So I don't think the Fed has to intervene and raise rates. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. But what is quite interesting here in the short term, what's going on here is that Bitcoin is extremely choppy. This is the choppiest price action I've ever seen. But what's going on here is that spot CBD is pretty much vertical. There's not much selling. Spot is buying here. Spot is buying here. And this is all exchanges. If we take a look at Coinbase, Coinbase is bidding, Bybit, a little bit choppiness. OKX, they're bidding. Binance is doing some selling here. So a little bit of selling here today for Binance, but Coinbase is bidding, which is a very good sign. On top of that, if we take a look at funding, funding is nearly negative. So there's a lot of people shorting this move right now. A lot of people are shorting this move. And if they pass the Clarity Act, they are going to pump it. But what's insane right now is the amount of short positions and sell orders above price. The amount of sell orders and short positions above price every single time Bitcoin tries to pump up, 1, 2, 3, 4 times in the past 24 hours, Bitcoin has tried to hit 65,000, has been rejected because there is a lot of selling pressure. But they are eating up whatever these buyers are, whatever they're doing, these insiders, I don't know what it is, they are eating away at these sell orders. You can see that it's getting a bit thinner here. It's getting a bit thinner here. So it's going to be quite interesting. If they pass the Clarity Act, we are going to pump. And I think we're going to go to at least 67, probably 70K on the pump, on the headline alone. I think we could go something like that. Maybe it's more. Maybe it's more. I've seen 10%. I think even bigger candles with the Bitcoin ETF passing. And if we pump from here to 75K, that's a 17% move. So I think the Clarity Act is not just going to be a one quick pump. It's not like a quick headline pump. I think it's probably going to cause the market to pump up. We pull back, but then we trend up. There's going to be a lot of news and headlines, and people are going to be aping in. I think we could pump for like a week or so. And Bitcoin will typically pull back when there is a new moon. The next new moon is going to be August 12th. So that is this coming Wednesday. And that would line up perfectly with the mid-month correction that we typically get. You can see these blue dots here. These are new moons. Almost every single time you get a pump into the new moon, which is like the 15th here, 15th here. we're getting a pullback almost every single time into the new moon. And that's what I think is going to happen. We just had a full moon that ended up marking the bottom. And now I think we're going to pump into the new moon. Yes, we could pull back a little bit here and chop around. But ultimately, I think we're going to keep pushing up. Let me know what you guys think about that. These are my thoughts with what is going on in the market. And if you guys are going to be trading, make sure you trade using Blofin. If you use my link, you get VIP3. That means your fees are going to be literally 20 times cheaper than any exchange you are using right now. So check that out. If you guys got anything out of the video, consider giving this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed with notifications on and join my free alpha channel. You can join my signals group. We just caught a bunch of trades. We caught Cash Cat early. We caught a bunch of things like Pump early. And that is just in the last couple of weeks. So you guys can check that out as well. There's free trials and everything. So check that out. If you guys got anything out of the video, I appreciate all of you. Consider giving this video a thumbs up and I will see you later.